But first,
I suppose the right place to start any story is at the beginning. And according to my many sources, the story of the River Shannon begins right here at the Shannon Pot, like we learned in school. However, of late there's been some rumblings and a few grumblings that the source of the River Shannon is actually elsewhere. So my quest is to get to the bottom of the mystery and get to the source of the Shannon.
deep in the heart of County Cavan, nestling near the Cuilcagh mountain range, lies a large and tranquil pool of water known as the Shannon Pot, or Leg na Sinne. Traditional wisdom has it that it's from this little pool of water that the Shannon first trickles into life. Aideen McBride, a folklore expert, knows all about the river's mystical past.
Well, the story of the forming of the Shannon is that there was a woman called Shannon. She was the granddaughter of Lear, the king of the sea, and by all accounts she was an intelligent and a knowledgeable woman, but she wanted more. And around the well, it was said that 9 hazel trees grew, and the fruit from the trees, those hazelnuts, was what held the knowledge that she desired. The fruit would fall into the pool, and they were eaten by salmon that swam in Connor's well. Now, the well was forbidden, but Shannon disregarded this, and she made her way up to the well anyway, knowing that if she could eat the fruit, or drink the water, or catch the salmon, she could have that knowledge. And when she came to the well, the story is that the waters seethed up and they rose, and they swept her away, and they swept her down the length of Ireland, right down into the sea, and she was drowned in the waters.
I suppose all good stories have a final twist, and so too it seems has the story of the true source of the River Shannon. I'm travelling deep into the heart of the Cuilcagh Mountains, crossing the border into Northern Ireland to County Fermanagh, and there I'll meet 2 expert hydrogeologists, Professor John Gunn and Dr. Les Brown.
This is Professor John.
Hello.
This is Les, a hydrogeologist, if you don't mind. And this is Tim, our ropes expert.
Hello, Tim. How are you?
This is where storytelling meets science, really, because I've been with Aideen down at the Shannon Pot, and she tells me, as people told me for years and years, is the source of the River Shannon. But you guys are up here with different ideas. What's going on?
So we're doing some tracer tests in this area, and we're tracing where these sinking streams go to. And this one in particular here at Pigeon Pot, we reckon this one drains to Shannon Pot, and this could be the source of the Shannon.
Right, how are we going to do that?
We are going to use some fluorescent dyes.
Right.
We're going to put the dyes in the water,
Right.
and we're going to detect where it comes out. John, we'll get you kitted out.
Right.
We'll go down, we're going to get some ropes, we're going to get harnesses ready, and we're going to go on down there and I'll show you what we're doing.
Like this way, is it?
Ireland has numerous sinking streams. These are streams that disappear underground at a sink point. Many of these rivers and streams travel for miles underground and out of sight, only to resurface at a later point.
Good man, Tim. Rather you than me. You think it's time to release the dye?
I think it's time we get the dye in.
We'll give him a shout, will we?
All right, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Aideen! Drop! Let her rip!
put the dye in.
Now, before you reach for your phone, I should point out that this dye is completely safe to plants and animals. And if Professor Gunn and Dr. Les are right, then this dye will travel for about 12 kilometres and reappear at Shannon Pot in County Cavan.
There she blows,
Yeah.
over the edge.
All the way down there.
Next stop, the Shannon Pot, you hope.
However, as it's all happening underground, we've no way of knowing exactly where the hidden river actually flows.
So we have instruments on Shannon Pots, and we're going to be measuring the water, taking samples, and we'll have a very clear picture of when it comes out.
We're heading back to the Shannon Pot, where the scientists have left recording equipment in the water for a number of days. If it's true, and Pigeon Pot in Northern Ireland is the actual source of the River Shannon, then the dye will have travelled through a complex cave system which doesn't yield to any man-made border, and will re-emerge in Shannon Pot in County Cavan.
So here we're looking at the readout, which is being sent from the fluorometer in the river, and you can see that we've got quite a high result, 1,239. This is telling us that the dye we put in at Pigeon Pot is now coming out of Shannon Pot.
Come on.
Indeed. And we've got a water sample here, and if you have a look at the water, you look very carefully, you can see the green tinge.
Just about.
Just above visible.
Can you see that, Aideen?
Just about, you can see.
You know what that does to your fairy story?
Well, you know, the story has a mystical element to it. Connell's Well was nowhere that could be exactly pinpointed on a map, so I don't think it takes away from the story that much, but this is really exciting.
In real terms, what does this mean? This means that the Shannon is longer than we thought?
What it's showing is that the water at Shannon Pot here actually comes from 12 kilometres away at Pigeon Pot.
Across the border?
Across the border in County Fermanagh.
With such definitive results, I feel it's high time to let the wider world know that it's official. The Shannon Pot is not the true source of the River Shannon.